Have you noticed how most people seem to be waiting to be happy in the future? They seem to be so intent on getting through the day, they forget to enjoy it. It's as though happiness is a distant city to them, a city they're striving to reach. But happiness is something that must be learned and practiced if we're to become skilled at it. Pushing it out into the indeterminate future involves running the risk that we won't know how to be happy when we get there. It's like saying, someday when I can afford to buy a piano, I'll sit down and play beautiful music. It doesn't work that way. Owning a piano doesn't confer the knowledge of how to play, and arriving at a particular stage of life, whether it's measured in terms of age or income, doesn't mean that we'll suddenly become happy people. A reporter interviewing J. Paul Getty, who could at that time have cashed in his chips for several $1 billion, asked, "Mr. Getty, what is it that money cannot buy?" And he replied, "I don't think it can buy health, and I don't think it can buy a good time. Some of the best times I ever had didn't cost me any money." The fact is that most of the ingredients necessary for happiness are present in the lives of most people every day. They're things and conditions for which we need not wait. They're ours today, and most of them are things we're so used to, we take them for granted. They're the people with whom we live and work, our children, our homes. There's the anticipation of the day and what it will bring. The opportunity to work well and honestly so that we can take pride and satisfaction from it and by so doing enjoy our leisure and our rest. There's the happiness that should come from being with our friends and our neighbors, and the thoughtful person finds happiness in just being alive. He enjoys walking on a sunny day, but he likes to walk in the rain too. He can find happiness from the sound of the surf or the crackling of a fire. Abraham Lincoln said that people are about as happy as they make up their minds to be. And that seems to be it, the making up of the mind. Happy people are happy most of the time, and it must be because they just made up their minds that the alternative doesn't hold much hope or fun. If a person must wait until something happens to him to make him happy, he's not going to get much fun out of life. Happiness should not be just the reaction to an outside stimulus. Rather, it should be a state of mind, a regular condition that will fail at times because of unfavorable outside stimulus. Now, when you practically tear your little toe off walking barefoot through a darkened room, you're not going to be the happiest person in the neighborhood for the next 10 minutes. Life is full of things that can cause our happiness, our sense of well-being, to evaporate for a while. Knowing that sorrow and disappointment are natural and inevitable conditions of life, let's let them be the stimuli to break our happiness, rather than leaving it the other way around, the way so many seem to have it. So, be happy now. A person